Hi everyone, Cheryl here. So I wanted to share with you my first design team project with Witchcraft. Witchcraft is a exhibit store, and she sells, or should I say she, being Carrie, who's the owner, she sells shapes and wood shapes and embellishments. She does have a special going on right now where if you place an order for $100 or more, you do get free shipping. She does ship worldwide. However, if you are getting shipping to the United States and you are ordering less than $100, she does have a flat shipping rate of $14.95. Now, these wood embellishments do come from Australia, but she does have very fast shipping. But if you do not live in the U.S. And you would like to know, what the flat rate shipping is to other parts of the country, just go to her exhibit store, and she has all of that information listed up there on her homepage. So I'll be sure to leave a link in the description box below to the store. And let me go ahead and get started. So I used the romance novel paper stack. This was a pretty paper intensive project, so I did go through 2 of these 6x6 stacks. Excuse me, except for like a few of these pages with the tags and everything like that, but all of the other paper I used it. But I'm very happy with the project. So I'm gonna get going. I also used a couple of these dies. These are the Tim Holtz dies, and this is the cage bird die, and then I also used the picture wheel die. Okay. Let's see. I also used this light bulb punch as well as this postage stamp punch. And both of these I got from Joann's. I also used a few of these Junkyard Findings, the light bulbs. They're by Prima. And I also used Vintage Photo Distress ink, Dazzling Diamonds paints in Rich Espresso. I'm sorry, not Dazzling Diamonds, Dazzling Metallics in Rich Espresso. And then I also used Dazzling Diamonds Glimmer Mist as well as Stickles. Okay, so what I created was a 6x6 explosion box. And see, I'm not going to be able to get all of this in frame. So, and I also have a bird cage on the top. Now I can't put all of that in frame. I'm not going to be able to get all of that in frame. I'm not at the right angle, and I've tried a couple different times in different areas of the house, and it's not working. So anyway, I created a 6x6 explosion box, and I put a bird cage on the top, and I absolutely positively love this project, and I hope you guys do too. So the 6x6 explosion box was inspired by Rena Myers here on YouTube. She's created quite a few of these 6x6 explosion boxes, and they are absolutely gorgeous. So I couldn't wait to create my own. So I just came up with some measurements and got to creating, and I absolutely love it. So what I did was I put a bird cage on the top, and this bird cage, I got the instructions, or should I say the tutorial on how to create this 3D bird cage from Steph, who is Brown Baby Craftaholic here on YouTube. And I'll be sure to leave a link to that video in the description box below as well. Okay, so as we all know with the explosion box, when you take the top off, everything falls. Those 2 didn't fall, so we'll help them. And, oh, sorry about that. Let's take a look at the bird cage. Let's see. I zoomed all the way out. I am. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Well, let me start here at the bottom. Down here at the bottom is like this double layer trim. It's like satin and organza. That's from my stash. And then also right here, this trim right here is cream. And that is from Hobby Lobby. And then there is this pink bling mesh trim here. And this goes all the way around. Okay. On the base right here, this is paper from the collection. And then going around this base here, which is where the bird cage is sitting, there is some light pink trim here. That's from Hobby Lobby as well. It's just like this cream one here. And then there is some tiny flat back pearl on top of that. And then all around this base here are flowers. All of the flowers that you see on the birdcage, as well as the ones that you'll see on the inside of the explosion box, all of those have been glimmer misted with dazzling diamonds. Okay. Let's see. We can start here. So there's flowers up each of the, I don't know what you want to call this. They're not seams, but there's flowers all over this project. And then there's some doves also that are kind of placed sporadically throughout. So we'll start, let's see, I think I said I was going to start here. So down at the bottom of the bird cage, there is some lace trim and then some very light pink teardrop pearl trim as well. And that goes all the way around. Okay, so right here, this is a wood embellishment from Witchcraft. And that is, sorry, I know I'm shaking. That is part of the mixed bottle set. And so what I did was I painted all of the wood pieces with the brown espresso paints. So all of them have a shimmer to them. That paint just has a shimmer to it. So it's really, really pretty. I don't know if the camera is picking up how rich it really is. But this particular piece, I also mixed a little bit of the Martha Stewart pearlized pink paint on there as well to give it a different look. And then I put a flower in the middle. Okay, so let's see. And there's a flower there, there's a dove there. So let's go this way. And then here's another dove, a flower. There's a flower in the middle of each of the bird cages, and they're all orange. And then right here, here's a flower here, but this flower is also sitting on the wood piece as well. Okay, now that piece is, let's see, that is part of the mixed bottle set. I'm sorry, not the mixed bottle set. What am I talking? Fancy shaped tag set. Sorry about that. So that's that piece. Okay. And then here on this side, this right here is a key. And that is part of her mixed keys. And so what I did was I just put some bling mesh I painted it, put some bling mesh, and then there's flowers on both ends as well as some doves. Okay. And then this piece, this side right here, the dove here. That's another one of those fancy shaped tags. And then I just put some paper after I painted it. I put some paper there, and then I took the beautiful and I matted that. And then I kind of waved it up, if you guys can see that. And then glued it down. And then this is what the top looks like. Super, super gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. And so let me just give you guys one more look as I go around. I hope I'm not making you dizzy. But it's really, really pretty. I love how this bird cage turned out. And then the inside is also finished. Okay. So let's get to the inside. Okay, so with the explosion boxes, I didn't want to leave this inside piece here just kind of out there, just with nothing on it. Even though I had put a couple embellishments down there, I just didn't want to leave it just open like that. So what I decided to do was I created a lace roll. Now I believe Bona here on YouTube started doing lace rolls, and she even did a lace roll swap. So I didn't participate, but I thought this would be a great time to do one. So I used the Tim Holtz die, the picture wheel die, for my base. So and then I just cut out I cut out some black chipboard first, and then the corresponding paper, romance novel paper. And so both sides are actually covered. And then for the middle part of the roll, I just used some lace, a lace roll, or should I say, a roll of trim that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. I just took it apart and used the middle piece that they had and hot glued it down, and it seems to hold just fine. Okay, so for the top, I have a flower, a layered flower. So there's a doily at the bottom, and then this lace, and then another doily, a shabby rose, some pearls, a ribbon slider, and a flat back pearl. Okay, so then let's see, here is a cameo. Here's one of those spoons that I got from the Dollar Tree a while ago, or should I say earlier in the summer. And then here's a rose from my stash, 2 baubles from my stash in pink and like a champagne color, a couple of doves. Sorry, I know I'm moving a lot right here and here. Another flower from my stash, and this is a bird cage. Let's see if I can get in the camera. There we go. And that's a bird cage, and that bird cage is from Witchcraft as well. And then I just painted it and just glued it down. Okay, so let's see. That's a Tim Holtz piece. This is Moments. Here's a couple of flowers in the back. There's a flower at the back of the bird cage as well. Here is a key, and it says Journey, and I just stuck a flower on the top of that. Another bauble. And then here is one of the Tim Holtz swivel clasps. Oh my God, I can't talk tonight. Sorry about that. Swivel clasp. And it's got a couple of charms on it. So here's a rose, a key, a bird cage with a little birdie, and then a little crown. Okay, so now the lace roll here at the top, what I did was I put, sorry guys, I know I'm completely out of frame, but that's because I'm holding it. I used burlap to for the base of my lace roll, and then what I did was I just took this trim that I bought from Hobby Lobby, and I glued that on top of the burlap, front and back. And this is a bling piece from my stash, and also some doilies from my stash, and this is held together with magnets. And so the bling is, I'm sorry, this pink bling is on the outside as well as the inside. Okay, and so when you open it up, here's a key, another piece that says Unforgettable, and it's got stickles. And then here is a Recollections flower. Put this up there so it won't catch. A Recollections flower, and then another flower glued to the inside. And then another piece from the collection. It says Telegram, and then it's stickled. And then here's a doily, a Tim Holtz clock piece, ribbon slider, flat back pearl. And then here's another piece from the collection that says Beautiful, and this is just on some trim from Hobby Lobby, like sequin and organza trim. And then here is a wood piece from Witchcraft, the Zibbit store, and this is the mixed bottles set. And so what I did was I just put a flat back pearl piece and a flower right there, so it almost makes it look like a vase. And then here I punched out using my postage stamp punch 2 papers from the collection, and then I also cut out the postage stamp from the collection and just stickled them up and just glued them down. Here is a cameo from my stash, and then here's the ends, and also another piece from the collection that just has stickles all over it. And as you can see, the bling mesh trim is at the top all the way around as well. Okay, so let me go ahead and roll this up and then we can get to the explosion box. So in the middle of the box, I need to zoom in so you guys can see. Give me 1 second, I'm almost done. I just didn't want to make you guys dizzy by rolling this up on camera. Okay, so zoom in. Okay, if you guys can see, I created a hot air balloon, and I used the die, the light bulb die right here. And so what I did, sorry for that glare, what I did was I cut it out, I believe like 9 times, scored it in half, and glued them together back to back to back, and then fanned them back out. But then I realized I didn't like this piece right here, so what I did was I cut it like here and right there so I could create a tapered look. And then I could create my own basket without using that one like that, because you know hot air balloons don't look like that. So let me lift this up for a little bit so you guys can see. So that's my hot air balloon. And then what I did was I put stickles along the edges so that you guys will be able to see it. There's some chain, and then I created a small little basket, and I put some tiny flat back pearls, and then also there's a flower right there. So I think it turned out super cute. And then down here at the bottom, those are those junkyard findings, and it just says love and you. So love you. All right, so let's see. I will start. Uh-oh, doesn't want to stay up. I'll start with this one right here. So I created crisscross envelopes, or crisscross cards rather, for the first flap in the explosion box. So this is some black trim from Hobby Lobby, and then bling mesh trim, and then a piece from the collection. It's stickled flower from my stash, glimmer misted, and then another piece from the collection that says inspired. Okay, and there are tags in here. Just tags from the collection that I cut out. Things I love, note to self, this piece here. And then they also have their own tag that comes out. And then I just use the postage stamp for my tag pull. Okay? And so everything's been matted, both sides. I know you guys aren't going to be able to see that, but let me stick this back in here really quick. And I'm sorry for the long video, guys, but bear with me. I'll try to cover everything. Right here, this is the second flap, and then this one just flips up like so. And this one, and then this one. So it's plenty of space for photos. Okay, and then there's also a tag in the top that comes out. Okay. And then behind here is another full mat for you to be able to place pictures as well. Okay. And then here is the last flap, and I just cut out the piece from the paper collection that says Perfect Day, and then just put it right in the middle. And so then this just opens up gatefold style. Okay. So you have plenty of space, whether it's a journal or put photos. So lots of spaces for pictures. Okay. So now for this is the only one that has tags right here that come out. The rest of them that look like tags, they don't. They're all glued down. So for this one here, I just cut out different pieces from the paper collection and put them down. I used a scallop punch as well as my circle punch, and this is popped up on pop dots. Okay, so they all have, all the crisscross cards have the exact same black trim from Hobby Lobby and the pink bling mesh. Okay, so these are all glued down, all of them stickled, so everything blings and shimmers. And then here's the tag. Okay, and that's the background paper. And this one has notes right there. And then here is the back of that mat. And then this one here, these flip up. Okay, so plenty of places for pictures and journaling. Here's a tag for this one. Okay. And then this is what that one looks like. And then this one, I just cut out the tag that says beautiful. Now these pieces right here, the beautiful and a perfect day, those I cut out from the A4 stack so that they will be big enough to see, because otherwise cutting them out from the 6x6, they'd be super small. And so when you open it up, it just looks like that on the inside. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, next side. Again, I just glued, cut out different pieces, glued them down, stickled them. And this one has journal. Okay, and here's the tag for this one. Really, really pretty. I really, really love how this turned out. And then here's that tag on the back. I know it's upside down, sorry about that. And then this one looks like this. And so that's the way it looks. And then here's the tag. So lots and lots of real estate, guys. And then the back of this mat looks like this. And then again, this one just says a perfect day. I think it's so cute, a perfect day. And then it's got the little typewriter right there. Really, really pretty. And then that's just the way it looks opened up. Okay. And now for the last one. Again, these are all glued down and stickled. And oh, I forgot to say that I I kind of roughed up all the edges on all of these tags that are glued down here. Just because I wanted to give them a different look. And then this one has memories in the flower. And then here's this tag. And then the paper on the inside. And then here's what that one looks like. And then this one flips up. That one. And then that one. Okay. Here's this tag. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. And then that's the way this one looks on the back. And then this just says beautiful. Okay. And it opens up like so. I didn't think about the placement of that hot air balloon and obstructing me actually being able to fold this down. But it'll get used. I am sure. Okay, so that is it. And this is what the outside looks like. This paper is on all 4 sides of the explosion box. So, I hope you guys like this project. This is my first project with Witchcraft. I thoroughly enjoyed creating this, and I really love her products. They take paint very well in other mediums as well. So be on the lookout. If you guys have not checked out Carrie, her Witchcraft, her exhibit store, please do. I went on there tonight and she's got some new pieces up there and they are so stinking cute. Totally want them. So again, guys, having a little technical difficulties here. Trying to do this with 2 hands and it's not proven to be good. But there we go. Alright, so thank you so much for watching, everyone. And I hope you enjoyed the project. I thoroughly love it. Please let me know what you think. Thanks for hanging in there for this long video, but I do appreciate it. Be sure to check out Carrie. She's also here on YouTube. I'll leave a link to her description. Leave a link to her YouTube channel in the description box below, as well as her exhibit store. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.